I say that shit again. Said it once before. I just want it all.
You know, the name Finally Famous is more than just like, oh, a nigga got on and now he's finally famous. Like, you know, it's kind of like a lifestyle how I live. Back in the day, me and my friends started a group called Finally Famous, and basically what we did was exceed expectations and get recognized for doing something great, you know. So we kind of took that meaning, and you could apply that to any aspect of life, whether it's like, you know, I feel like I'm finally famous because I can rap real good, or, you know, somebody can be finally famous because they get recognized for having good grades in school, or whatever it may be, for doing good interviews, whatever. So that's the whole concept of finally famous and how I can relate to people in everyday life. So that's the reason why I called it that. And I feel like the album is so relatable in the sense, like, you know, it goes through so many different emotions, like from you see somebody broke to getting on to having a glimpse of hope to falling in and out of love to going through domestic relationship shit to having fun to like this music you can literally smoke to, ride to, party to, cry to, fuck to, chill to, like everything. So the album has been done like 10 times, but you know the thing is, it's not like you want to stop working. You know, you keep working on music, and you know you may do a song that's better than the song you have that's in the same vein. So you know, I've worked with, you know, No ID that has like 7 songs on there. Kanye got a few on there. Pharrell got one on there. My homie Filthy Rockwell. You know, me and Boy Wonder been cooking up some stuff. So it's gonna be crazy, man. It's really gonna be something that's gonna take the game by surprise, I feel like. And it's gonna be so good quality and shit. Like, that's my whole biggest thing, is like making sure it's quality, making sure people get that representation of me. You feel me? There's a couple of things that leaked that was supposed to be on the album, but some of them are still gonna be on there just completely different. Like last or bogus version of that leak, but it doesn't even sound anything like the one we finished, so I'm not even tripping. But yeah, it's gonna be some big ones on it. I feel like what's changed the most about me as an artist, you know, from when I really first started getting serious into music and now, I feel like I really found my own style, my own flow, you know, own ad-libs. And the reception I've been getting lately is just incredible for an artist to not even have a song on the radio, to be going around the country selling shit out, you know, packing out crowds of thousands of people. And then even the whole instance with the Super Duper flow, as far as like, you know, Drake borrowing the flow he gave me credit for, which he was like, you know, I got that one-line punch line flow from Big Sean. But just like that even just shows me how much of an impact I can have on the game by how influential that style could be. And I'm all about style, being from Detroit. Like, that's Detroit players. That's like, you hear Big talk about Detroit players, or Jay talk a reference to people from Detroit about their style, because that's what it is. Detroit niggas be styling. So, you know, that's how I feel I do when it comes to even clothes, setting styles in music. That's my whole thing. I mean, being signed to good music, you know, is definitely an honor. You know, as far as having expectations and living up to Kanye's reputation, like, I don't even think about that. Like, I just remember that. When you remember that you're there for a reason, like, you know, I remember I'm here for a reason. I got signed for a reason. You know, so you just always gotta remember that and just be confident in yourself. I feel like I'm the best rapper ever, honestly. I just gotta prove it to the world. Everybody else don't know that, but I mean, I know I am. Yeah, we always got shows once in a while in New York, you know. Whenever we do it, that shit is really big. As far as tours, we were definitely planning out a tour. We're gonna give people details once it's more concrete. But the idea is definitely there, you know, and you know, it's all gonna come with the music. That's the most important part. And you know, I swear, like, people don't fuck with me now, they're gonna fuck with me later. When now it's for Christmas. Other than her and that, I wanna just to be around my peoples and shit. Really, it ain't too much, you know, I can think material-wise I want, but I know I want to be around like my grandma. She's like old as shit, like 90-something years old, paralyzed. So I want to be around her, my family, friends. Moments that I really remember from 2010, one of them was definitely the BET Cypher. I feel like that was my chance to shine in front of like millions of people. And to be like next to legends and to be able to prove yourself next to legends and have verses that's equally as good as legends and shit. Like that was one of my monumental moments. I feel like when Kanye really hit me up after he listened to my mixtape, Finally Famous Volume 3, the most recent one I dropped, and was just blown away on how good it was and like how much my flow evolved. Like he really had no idea, because you know he's an artist himself, so he doesn't necessarily can stay in tune so much, and shit be leaking so much. I don't be wanting to just send my music out to people. So when he heard that mixtape, he hit me up and was just like, "Oh man, you gonna be the greatest in the game, like you know your flow, blah blah blah." So that was another one. You know, that's like my mentor / like older brother, so he like told me like, man, you gonna be killing this thing. So I want to start the new year with the album completely finished, Nicki Minaj in the bag, and bed. You know, a couple other things, but that mainly. On Twitter, I do the Bictionary.
Dictionary, that's it.
Yeah, that's where I like put people up on my own slang. I was trying to do it every day, but it was just too fucking much to do it every day. So I do it just like once in a while, but you know, it's just slang, putting people up on that real Detroit pimpery shit, you know, that playeristic, future playeristic shit. So like, for instance, words on there are like boss up, flip, dolphin, bop, shit like that, you know. Man, my feelings on fame in general, like, you know, I feel like my career is gonna be lifelong. So I want my career to always take me to new plateaus. So I expect Finally Famous, the album, to take me to just a new plateau. That's all, wherever it may be. Shit, I'm gonna keep going until I'm dead. You know, there's nothing else to do. This is my life. I gave up everything for this. Just like you do what you do, this is what I do, and I'm gonna do.